Gemini.
Tell me if I can. I'll join the chat.
Top dragon.
Contact.
Sigma hatch. Dead.
Ziddy, you can move one for Dragon.
I'm joining the smoke.
Yeah, join them. I'm watching arcade swing hallway.
Checking daycare. In daycare. Going to you, Sen.
No, smoke way that.
Nice.
Ziddy, you can.
He's on the box. Damn, he's 50 out.
Tracks are clean. I have a trail.
One inside. I'm setting a flank cam. Can't last cam.
You used the C4, right?
Yep.
Max.
Top arcade. Fired me 20 HP. Guys. One
split.
split. Nice. One.
Okay.
Top.
Mine ran down.
Oh.
Still up there.
Last
Nice.
stop standing.
Just smokes, 2
Located a
grenades. You guys can probably double up.
Probably dragon. Dragon side.
Maybe up yellow.
What?
Yeah, you just, yellow hole.
I'm grabbing bomb. Kill.
Going to 90.
The diffuser has been secured.
By the yellow wall. Shot
Come in sight.
Just hold Dragon Dory. Oh, it's just
Can you come in?
Nice.
Oh.
What's up, guys? SenVale here, and today we're going to be doing a operator guide on Jackal. We're going to be talking about who is Jackal, how to play as Jackal, what your overall role is, and how you can excel and rank up while playing Jackal. Let's get to it. So first, we're going to start with Jackal's loadout. Here we have the C7E, PW9, and the ITA shotgun. This shotgun, honestly, forget about it. Most of the time, you're never going to run this. It is a decent shotgun, but it's pump shotgun, and honestly, his 2 primary weapons are amazing. They both have 1.5. I think this is a 2x. Yeah, it has a 2x. Does not have 1.5 actually. Okay, so this has a 2x, and this is a 1.5 scope. These 2 guns, honestly, you can't go wrong. Both of these guns are solid. Sometimes I use a C7E, sometimes I use a PDW. I like to use the PDW in more close range maps, and I like to use the C7E if I have to take more pinpoint shots, long range. Honestly, more of the times than not, you're probably gonna run the C7E. Is overall better gun. I mean, damage, fire rate. PDW's same fire rate, but a little bit less damage, but does it 50 bullets. So your pre-fire ability will be slightly higher with the PDW. So you can't go wrong with either gun. And then you have the USP pistol as well as the ITA shotgun secondary. This I highly recommend getting. Being able to make lines of sight through the floor or through the wall with the secondary shotgun is great. And you can actually use the shotgun to kill at very, very close range. So in dangerous situations, you can whip it out. If they're like swinging a corner on you, you can whip out the shotgun and probably take them out. Do not rely on it though, because it's not a great shotgun for killing, but it is good for utility. This pistol is, I mean, it's a pistol. Like you're not gonna get much utility out of it. If you have to rely on a pistol, then maybe, but I think you're better off using the secondary shotgun. Then you have a claymore as well as smoke grenades. Most of the time that I would play Jackal, I would probably run smoke grenades because I'm not really going to be claymoring off much because I'm going to be kind of lurking around, snaking around, looking for enemies. So honestly, it's up to you. Depending on how you want to play, you could claymore for window hop outs and then go inside, or you can run smoke grenades. So like when you actually get to a spot where you can actually push in, you can smoke off an area and kind of make your move. So, all right, now we're going to be talking about Jackal's utility, his scanner. So anywhere an enemy walks, they will leave footprints. So as the enemy leaves footprints, you as Jackal, if you have your scanner up, you will be able to scan the footprint that they made, and you will find the enemy wherever they're at. It'll mark them, and then every couple seconds it'll ping them again. It's not an act, so it's basically, think of it like when you like are on a camera and you mark someone with triangle or like whatever your key is to mark someone. It'll mark them and it'll keep doing it over and over, and when they die, obviously it disappears. And the only way to avoid that as an offender is Caveira's ability will make it so that she cannot be scanned. Like when she's using her ability, she won't leave footprints. And if you crawl around like prone, you won't leave footprints. So if you're a defender and you know they're going to run a Jackal, you want to kind of get a little sneaky, you're going to have to crawl from point A to point B, which is, it can work, but it wastes a lot of time and it's very loud. So here you're going to see that we're pushing up the main staircase. I'm supported by the blitz and the sledge. I find footprints. I'm just kind of trying to find where the enemy's at. So now they know where the Mozzie is. I think the blitz is pushing in on the Mozzie, and he does, so someone else takes him out. I think it was the Osa. I push in, I'm looking for any type of footprints just to get general pings on where the enemy's at. Our two teammates die here. Teammate starts to plant. I'm looking for any type of enemy. I take out one. My teammate takes out the other. All right, so your role is Jackal. Jackal is the ultimate lurker for the attackers, other than Nook, obviously, who's actually is the god of lurking. Jackal will be able to actually track the enemy. Nook, you're kind of walking around, kind of like they can't find you, you can't find them. Jackal, you can find them very easily. When you find those footprints, you will be able to scan them, but the enemy will know when they are scanned. It will give them a notification that they are scanned, so they will know, like when you're playing up higher level opponents, they will know that you are at somewhere that they used to be. So they will be able to play off of that. But normally when I go Jackal, I will push it aggressively from under, looking for roamers, looking for anyone I can pick out. Jackal is a very good like roam clear. So you see that I push in. So you can see the footprints here. Let me go back a second. So footprints will change colors based on the time that the person walked over them. So you can see that none of the footprints near me are red. That means that those footprints are fairly old. So you can see a couple red footprints like in this area as I scan through. So you know that there is an enemy probably over here in this corner. Obviously, I'm not really seeing that like in the moment, but if you do use that to your advantage, you don't always have to scan someone, because when you scan the footprints, remember, they will get notified that they are getting tracked. Sometimes you don't even have to scan them. You can just follow the footprints and it'll lead you to an enemy. Like so. You literally just left and went through. You had no idea I was even there because I pushed in so aggressively, but we were good to go. We find another enemy. And another problem with Jackal is when you have your scanner on, if you hit a mute, if you hit a wall that kind of messes with your vision, you'll get your vision all blocked out. So you will occasionally have to put it on and off. And you can just, by pressing the gadget, you can take it on or take it off. Not a problem. So here I take it off and I just push him with the secondary shotgun and shoot the little Cade in the back. No problem. All right, let's take you guys through a normal round as Jackal. So say we're attacking the basement on Clubhouse. So shoot out defaults. I'm gonna rappel up. Normally this wall won't be reinforced if they are basements, so I'll drive a drone in. Making sure that my flanks are clear. Boom, boom. My flanks are gonna be good. So then I will do this. The shotgun is very useful for making holes and rotates. I'll make holes like so. And then just to make sure that we're clear up top, I'll activate my ability to see if I can find any footprints. If I don't see any footprints, I know my general vicinity close by is clear. I'll check as I go through there. And then I'll just kind of walk through with gun up. Keeping my gun up on every angle that they could possibly be at. Walking through. And now, I know that the entirety of up top is clear. By myself, as Jackal, very quickly. So now I can see if there's any footprints on the staircase before I vault. So if there's footprints on the staircase, that means that someone could be to the right. But I won't see any. I jump through. And I can see if there's anybody in this garage area. The footprints will be old by this point, but we should have control. And I can go through the bar, watching secret. Going through blue. And trying to see if there's anyone near strip. And we should be good. And if you pair this up with a teammate with like a drone, like if anybody's like running around like kind of helping you, it'll be a lot faster to roam clear an entire map by yourself. You'll be able to do that very quickly. And then you can just pressure sight, like you can do whatever you need to do. Like I'll use a secondary shotgun maybe for some vert. You can see some vert there. Want to make sure you can see back Arsenal. There are better options to make vert other than Jackal, but having the ability to do so is never a bad thing. So you can see vert, so you can work it. See if you can see any footprints. You'll be able to scan them through the floor. And yeah, try to win the round. All right, guys, that's it for today on how to play Jackal. Work with your team. If you can get someone to help drone you in paired with a Jackal, honestly, you will be much stronger. Jackal is the ultimate roam clearer. Nook is the ultimate lurker, but Jackal is the ultimate roam clearer. You will be able to clear out an entire map very quickly by yourself. And I mean, unless they have a Kavera, but like I said, if you pair it with a drone, that really shouldn't be an issue. But yeah, like, don't rely too much on your scanning and scanning feet, because a lot of times enemies will swing you. I mean, because they were literally just standing there at where their footprints are. So just be careful. When you see footprints, start to have your gun up. If you feel like you're safe, then go for a quick scan, but can't, no worries. Jackal doesn't have too much utility in terms of like opening up sight and everything. Like, he is for bigger maps to roam clear. Like, I would pick him on theme park, I'd pick him on bank, maybe club. He's an amazing pick, but on maps more like that are very linear and direct, like kind of like border, I probably wouldn't bring Jackal. Jackal doesn't excel on maps that are very direct to sites. So remember to keep that in mind, and hope this helps you guys out playing Jackal. So I'm SenVale. Make sure to subscribe, drop a comment, and leave a like for more. And yeah, appreciate you guys stopping by. Have a good one.